We're talking about Swinging Moments Cabaret, which is our annual fundraiser for the Alzheimer's Association, and it's hosted by my family, the Shaut family, in honor of my grandmother, Marie Wojo.
We started the fundraiser 8 years ago when she was still alive but suffering from Alzheimer's.
She's an incredibly important person to us, and we were incredibly close to her. She moved in with my family when I was 5 years old and was there the entire time through elementary and all my schooling. My grandmother was kind of the head of the household here in our house, and I have 3 siblings, and she was here and kind of helped raise the 4 of us with my parents. I don't really remember a time of my childhood that she was not part of. Living with a person with Alzheimer's, it feels like they're leaving you even while they're there. The person that you knew starts to become a shell of the person that you knew.
They not only are losing their memories, but they're losing memories on how to do things. My grandmother eventually, she couldn't speak at the end of her life. She couldn't walk. She could barely eat. We would have to coax her body to swallow the food. So your whole body starts failing on you, slowly. And it's pretty miserable to watch.
So when she started suffering from the disease, there's a sense of hopelessness and helplessness that goes along with Alzheimer's. And that's a very frustrating sensation to feel. It's a very difficult thing, and my mom, she took care of my grandmother that whole time. And it's a tremendous, tremendous task for someone to be a caregiver for a parent. And one of the things that we would like to do is let people know there are resources for people in this situation, to reach out to the Alzheimer's Association and talk to them about how caregivers can get help.
Our grandmother, who helped raise the 4 of us, instilled in us the desire to help, or the need to help other people. And there was nothing we could do for her, but we felt that if there's something we could do for future generations to maybe help ease people's situations with Alzheimer's and maybe someday cure Alzheimer's. So we started the Swinging Moments Cabaret thanks to my brother Dan. It was his idea to create this event.
What we decided to do is, my family leans towards music, so we put all that together and put this event together, and we've been able to raise over $30,000 for the local Alzheimer's Association. So the Swinging Moments Cabaret is exactly that. It's a cabaret, or a show, in the style of a 1930s or 40s cabaret. It features a live 10-piece orchestra that a lot of my family members play in. The opening act is the Kingston High School Jazz Ensemble, and they've been doing this every year.
We have 2 professional Lindy Hoppers from New York City come up.
In past years, we had world-renowned dancers Michael and Evita. And this year we're featuring internationally acclaimed Lindy Hoppers Nathan Bew and Gabby Cook. And we have a student named Libby who's been singing us with us for a few years. She's a fantastic student who's really showing us what the younger generation is still holding on to this style of music.
We have a wonderful singer coming up from the New York City area, Rhonda Dene, singing. She was here last year, so we're excited to have her back.
The atmosphere is really fun. You sit at a table, you can walk around if you want. You know, it's a cabaret, so you just casual performance. There's gonna be lots of food you can get at our little cafe. And again, all that money goes to the Alzheimer's Association.
We have a family member who does lighting on Broadway and makes the place look pretty magical.
We also have a large number, probably 12 or 15 people who work tirelessly Friday and Saturday for about 16 hours to set up, and then a few more hours afterwards. And it's incredible how the community kind of comes out and supports us in this event and makes it possible. During our first 8 years, we featured this event as part of the Kingston City Schools, most recently at Bailey Middle School. This year we decided to move off campus and bring the Jazz Age Party to Backstage Productions, or BSP, at Wall Street in Kingston, New York.
And it couldn't be possible with the help of our sponsors, Prestige Toyota, Health Alliance of Ulster County,
Haberding Productions, Wheaties Furniture, Cottonwood Creek Holistic Veterinary Center, Dan Kaus Agency for State Farm, Hudson Valley Recital Project, Simply Business Inc., Kathleen Didis, Esquire. So all the money we've raised, all the profits go to the Alzheimer's Association and the local chapter. They then split up that money to go into some forms of research, but then a lot of it also goes into programs that stay locally. And those programs are designed to help caregivers and Alzheimer's patients to understand the disease. There has been a lot more research on how to interact with Alzheimer's patients, and these are the things that are going to be really important for a caregiver and their families to understand to help the interactions with an Alzheimer's patient. So all these programs are being helped, we hope, by our small donation. Swingin' Moments Cabaret will be on Saturday, November 14th. Doors will open at 6:30 p.m. Performance is going to start at 7 p.m. Our new home will be Backstage Productions, or BSP, located at 323 Wall Street in Uptown Kingston. You can get more information at our website, www.shautjazz.com. That's www.shautjazz.com.